Now starting off, I have just gone to Sephora and I got these palettes and they are gorgeous. I've never used Zoeva before, but I love them. So that's the Blanc Fusion palette, and I also bought the Caramel Melange palette. Both really gorgeous. So I'm going to start off just with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Question of Taste and pop that in the crease. Just blending that around, adding some depth, nothing too crazy. And then blending that out with a clean fluffy brush, just bringing that up towards the brow bone a bit more. I do have hooded eyes, so I do try to bring it up quite far, and then doing the same to the other side. Now going in with the Melange palette, picking up Universal Delight, I'm popping that just above and blending it out. Now, Visions of Gold. This colour is amazing. So pigmented, I'm just popping that all over the lid. Like, I am so impressed by this. I did not think it was going to be this good. And then blending that out with a clean brush just so there's no harsh lines. Now going in, I'm picking up Liquid Center from the Melange palette. And I'm popping that on the outer corners of my eyes. Just making sure that I'm packing a lot of colour on there, and then I'm going to blend that out in a second. Just with that clean brush again. Making sure it's all transitioning nicely. These shadows do blend really easily as well. I definitely would recommend them, and I think they're only like 40 Australian dollars, which is quite cheap considering. So now with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, yes, it's just a sample, but it is amazing, and it really, I just think it blows your skin straight away. I don't know if you can tell, but I think my skin looks a lot smoother. Now with my Makeup Forever HD in Y225, I'm just popping that all over the face. And then I'm going to blend this in with a brush. I would probably recommend doing, I don't know, I'm not sure if a beauty blender would work as well. Definitely when you're finishing off, use a beauty blender like I did. But the brush was a lot easier to move it around my face. And then, like I said, just finish it off with a beauty blender. So now I'm just popping some concealer under my eyes. That's the Nars Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. And then I'm going to blend that out with a damp beauty blender. I do really like this concealer, but it can grab to some foundations that I have. So it just takes a bit more work to blend out, but I do think it is really good still. So now I'm just getting some translucent powder on a kabuki brush and just setting my face down. That's the Laura Mercier powder in the shade Universal. And that's also the concealer I used in case no one knows. And then the Nars Laguna, I don't know how to pronounce it. But yes, I'm just getting that bronzer and popping it under my cheekbones, around my forehead, and on the side of my temples. Just to add a bit of depth to my face so I don't look very flat and one-dimensional. So popping that around my jaw, create some sort of jawline, which I do not have. Well, have never had. Probably will never have. Down my nose, and then underneath. Nothing too crazy, but just a bit more warmth back into my face. And now with that same beauty blender, just cleaning up the lines underneath. The blush Baby Love by Too Faced, I'm popping that on the apples of my cheeks and blending that upwards. This blush is gorgeous. I don't own many blushes, I'm not super into them, so I do only have the Too Faced palette. Any other blushes you could recommend, let me know. So now this Stilla Waterproof Liner in black. Oh my gosh, this was the hardest thing ever to film. So normally I like pull my eyes and distort them in all different ways to get a good liner. And this one just did not turn out how I was hoping. Definitely after a while, this eyeliner is pretty, okay, not pretty old, like it's maybe 6 months, but probably a bit longer, not a year. But once it starts to get, like, you've used it a bit, the tip isn't as hard, so it's a bit harder to draw those really thin line at the wing. So I do need to buy another one. Oh, it's like watching a car crash. Okay, we got there eventually. Yep, and oh my gosh. If anyone has any tips on how to do their eyeliner without having to pull their face apart, please let me know. I don't know if it's just because I have really loose skin on my eyes that this is so hard, or what. Just let me know. I had to do the other one off camera, so now I'm going in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara and just popping that on. I do have quite long eyelashes. This just makes them really thick, and also, oh, yeah, just getting rid of that excess makeup off my little spot. But yes, as I was saying, it makes them really nice and fluffy looking. I really do like it. I don't like it on the bottom lashes, not a fan. So now on the bottom lash line, I am going in with Aftertaste, a nice burnt orange shade. Not bringing that down too much, just the lash line. And now back to the Blanc Fusion palette. I'm taking a really nice white, but it has some yellow gold reflex, the shade Noble, and popping that in the inner corner. And now with my Nars Audacious I give up. Whatever it is, mascara on my bottom eyelashes. I really like this one for the bottom lashes. It's nice and separates them. I'm not a fan of clumpy bottom lashes. Nice and long and black, yet not clumpy. And now, I'm gonna go in with the Kylie Dirty Peach lip matte lip kit, going in with a lip pencil, just lining my lips. I really do like these pencils, but I don't know why. They're cute. The actual pencil bit inside just keeps popping out, so I have to keep pushing it back in, but still works the exact same. Really easy to draw your lips with these ones. And then I am just going to go in, fix it all up, make sure it's nice and neat. And then quickly popping that on. This is my favourite formula of liquid lipstick. So I am getting my glow kit and the shade Sunburst and just popping that on my cheekbones. Oh, this shade is lovely. And then down the bridge of my nose, into my nose, popping that just on my eyebrows, and now with a denser brush, just popping that on my cupid's bow, and then on the end of my nose again. And then that's the finished look. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you like this. Bye!